Hey, Nick, it's Friday, so you know what that means. We're in our Southern Union State Community College kitchen, which two faces who are matching today. I don't know if that was planned.
This was not planned.
But these folks may look familiar to you. We have our Ag Commissioner, Rick Pate, and then we also have our GM, Mark Bunting. They are teaming up to be our chefs today. But Rick, this is all about a cool initiative you started. Thank a Farmer. Tell us about that initiative.
Well, we do such a great job in this country now. I really appreciate that first responders, policemen, the military, and you know, I tell you, farmers are pretty doggone valuable, and I saw it during COVID that food security was national security, and people seem to start to believe in and realize there's a family, a farmer, cattleman behind the food that was available to them, and then we got the shelves filled back up, and then that mood went away. And so it's just our initiative to kind of remind people there's a real family behind this food we're eating.
We have a lot of fresh ingredients here in front of us. I'm assuming majority of this came from Alabama. I see strawberries, tomatoes, beef. We got some Milo's tea over there, some chips. What all is made in Alabama in front of us?
Well, most all of this you can find in Alabama, and this actually came from Dallas County over in Selma. This is Wagyu beef. A lot of this was bought at Sweet Creek, though, and a lot of it's local. But most all of this, if you'll just go to sweetgrownalabama.org and put that in what you want, it'll about find it. But knowing what you need in season.
We're also in farmers market season now, so there'll be a lot of farmers markets popping up all across our state. How exciting is it for those farmers and folks to see people, especially during the summer months, buying produce?
Well, and we've really grown that industry. I think COVID, the whole local thing really took off, it seemed like, with COVID. And
a lot of things you couldn't find that wasn't local.
Well, and a lot of them were transportation related, the reason you couldn't find them. And so what I've encouraged people, if you wouldn't buy your tomatoes in Mexico and your watermelons in California, I can solve a lot of those transportation issues if we're buying from a county over or so. So, yeah, it helps your local. It tastes better. The average fruit and vegetables you get at a farmer's market probably was picked that morning or the day before, as opposed to 17, 18 days been in a warehouse, been on a truck, been in a warehouse on a truck. So, yeah, it's just better.
You mentioned we got Wagyu beef from Selma, Dallas County. What are we making today, guys?
We are making smash burgers. So we got Alabama beef, so we're going to go ahead and form it into a patty, are we not?
Right?
Right.
Well, we're going to make it in a ball.
Right. And, that's right, in a ball. All right, let's go ahead and get started on that.
So they told me I was supposed to say something like Alabama when I do that. I'm not much of a chef, so cut me a little slack. Alabama.
Mark Bunting is
I think literally with that motion, it penetrates the meat that much better, and it
I've
tastes
seen
better.
chefs do it. I don't really know why they do it.
Yes.
It's kind of with Rick on it.
But so this is a leaner beef, is it not?
Well, actually, it's got a little more fat in it, actually. That's what gives it all its tenderness.
And flavor.
And flavor.
So we talked about what was so great about Alabama. You said it, everybody says it. It just tastes better. I mean, with the farmers that produce in this state come up with some amazing vegetables, fruits, and God, I don't know why you would buy from the grocery store fruits and vegetables when you can go to a local market and get them. They're just that much better.
There's a reason why people line up, especially during the summertime, to get that Conecuh sausage and peaches and watermelon locally because corn. It tastes
tomatoes.
It tases good.
Yeah, and we have a tomato sandwich lunch every year out of it. It's
yes,
amazing.
I remember that. People line up.
We'll have 600 people show up for 2 pieces of the library. We get them from the Alabama company, but anyway, it's amazing the demand for 2 pieces of tomatoes and a piece of sweet corn. So that's pretty neat.
Now you're seasoning, and then what's next?
All right, we're gonna make these balls we talked about.
Right, it's a very simple recipe, is it not?
Yeah. I mean, if I can do it, this guy. I would not have gotten a complicated recipe.
Now, is the skillet hot over there?
It is.
Is that too big?
Are we ready?
It's sizzling.
Okay,
That's what you want.
He's getting thumbs up off the camera over there, so I think he's doing a good job.
That might be a little big.
Are you a cook at home?
Not much. No. My wife is such a good cook at that. She does more than I do.
Okay, all right. And they got the skillet going. They're getting ready. We're going to check back in with these guys a little bit later on. Cooking smash burgers, all a part of the Thank a Farmer initiative.